Hello learners, welcome back to our channel Finvidyaa. So in this video we are going to discuss on the chi-square test, right? So we discuss not only the theoretical aspect, we also discuss the practical aspect in Excel. So let's begin. So now the chi-square test, it's a statistical test and it helped to determine is there any relationship between the categorical variable or not, right? We test whether the variables are associated or not, right? So if we take an example, suppose for example 200 people, we check the smoking status of 200 people, right? Is the smoking status is associated with gender? Smoking status is associated with gender or not, correct? So so we applied the chi-square test. This is the formula of chi-square test: observed value minus expected value whole square divided by expected value, right? So observed value minus expected value whole square divided by expected value. Next we set a hypothesis. Our null hypothesis is suggest that no relationship between the variables, and alternate hypothesis suggests there is a relationship, right? And we calculate the expected value, row total multiplied by column total divided by grand total. Okay, next in the next Excel file we will apply all these things, right? So next we find out the degree of freedom, and degree of freedom we calculated by row minus 1 multiplied by column minus 1, and our decision criteria would be if the chi-square value is greater than the table value, we reject the null hypothesis. Clear? It means that there has a significant differences or association, right? And alternate hypothesis is that, and if the chi-square value is less than the table value, then we accept the or we fail to reject the null hypothesis, right? There is no significant differences, correct? Okay, we take an example. This is our, let's suppose this is our observed data, and a smoker of 40 smoker, 60 non-smoker. This is male, female, 20 smoker and 80 non-smoker, and we set a null hypothesis that gender and smoking status are independent. It means that no association between gender and smoking status. And alternate hypothesis, gender and smoking status are not independent, so it has a association between gender and smoking status. Let's check. So move to our Excel file. Okay, see it is visible, right? Okay, we put the same value. That that I mentioned earlier. The smoker and non-smoker, male and female. Okay, this is our observed value. Now just sum of it. Let's put sum, bracket open, select, bracket close, enter, correct? This is actually the sum of column equal to sum, bracket open, select the row cell, bracket close, enter, correct? So this is the sum of columns, and now we calculate the sum of rows, correct? Equal to sum, bracket open, select, bracket close, enter, and same way sum, bracket open, select, bracket close, enter, correct? So we got the value of the row total and column total. Now we have to know the value of grand total, right? Just equal to sum, bracket open, select the row cells, bracket close, enter, click. So now we got the value of grand total. It is a value of grand total. Clear? Okay. Now we have to calculate the expected value. Okay. So we know the formula of expected value, as I already mentioned here, the row total multiplied by column total divided by grand total. Okay, so okay, right, just copy here, paste it, copy, correct. Okay, it would be a expected value. Okay, click verb test, right. Now okay, so put the formula equal to bracket open, okay, total observed value divided total observed value multiply by sorry column total multiply by row total bracket close divided by grand total, done, enter. This is the expected value of smoker and male. Next, female, same, equal to bracket open, select the column total multiply row total bracket close divided by grand total, done. The same result here. Okay, same as in non-smoker. Okay, so we got the value of expected, right, we got expected value of smoker, non-smoker in respect of male and female or gender, correct. Next we have to calculate the observed minus expected divided by expected, observed minus expected whole square divided by expected, that is actually chi-square value, clear. So we put the formula observe minus, okay, just open the bracket, observe minus expected, okay, as it is square, so I multiply the same observe minus expected, okay, now divided by expected, done. Right, okay. Now we have to calculate the chi-square value. So how we calculate? So now observed minus expected equal to, this is the observed value, first a bracket open the bracket, observed value minus this is expected value, clear, multiply bracket again open, observed value, just click it, multiply by sorry minus expected value bracket close divided by expected value, clear, just enter. So this is the value of chi-square test of male and smoker, right, and in the same way we will calculate the female and non-smoker also, correct. Okay, I think something wrong with it. Observe minus it would be minus, sorry. Now done. Okay, bracket open, same as non-smoker, observe minus expected, multiply, same as bracket open, observe minus expected, clear, divided by expected, done. And we know the same answer will be in the next cell, right. Done. So this is the value of our chi-square, right. So now we sum all the value and then we we will get the value of the total value of chi-square calculated value, clear. Okay. Equal to sum, we just take the sum of all value, enter, right. Now we have to calculate the degree of freedom. How? Just now check it, row minus 1 multiply by column minus 1. Okay. So row minus 1 equal to, our row is 1 2 and our row is 1 2 and column is 1 2. So 2 column 2 row. So bracket open, 2 minus 1 bracket close, multiply by bracket open 2 minus 1. Is it clear? 2 row 2 column, correct, and enter. The answer is 1. So degree of freedom is 1, correct. Now we have to calculate. We can take the decision in the two way. We can take by observing by comparing the table value with the chi-square calculated value, or by comparing the p value. Our significance level would be 0.05. Just write it down, 0.05, right. So now calculate the table. Okay, now that write the table value. Okay, we know the table value is 3.841, 0.05% significance level, our degree of freedom is 1. So we find out the table value is 3.841. And next p value, how is it calculate? Equal to CHI SQ dot DIST, here is the formula, dot RT bracket open, first select the chi-square calculated value, comma, then select the degree of freedom, done, bracket close, enter. You got the p value, correct. Now you can observe. First compare with chi-square critical value, chi-square calculated value with the table value. You observe that the table value is less the calculated value. Table value is less than the calculated value. So what we do? We will reject our null hypothesis, correct. We accept the alternate one, clear. And next, p value is less than 0.05, and our decision rule is we reject the null hypothesis. So our table value and our p value both confirm that we have to reject the null hypothesis. It means that gender and smoking status are not independent. Okay. So gender and smoking status are not independent. So we found the result, we found the calculated chi-square test, and the test suggests that we should reject the null hypothesis. Clear? So thank you so much. If you really like the video, then please like and subscribe and share with your friend. Thank you so much.